Ever wish you could just snap your fingers and speak English fluently? I know, me too. Well, magic isn't exactly an option. I've got something pretty close. Welcome to the English learning community. I'm Emma, your host, and I'm so excited you're here. In this video, we're tackling the big challenge, how to actually boost your English speaking and listening fluency, and even give your writing skills a nice little upgrade too. Now, I know there are tons of English learning resources out there, but this video is different. We're not just going over dry grammar rules or boring vocabulary lists. Instead, we're diving into practical strategies you can use right now to start seeing real progress. We'll be looking at techniques to help you understand fast-paced conversations, tricks to unlock natural and confident speaking, and even some tips to make your writing clearer and more engaging. Think about it. Confidently chatting with native speakers, effortlessly understanding your favorite English movies and shows, and expressing yourself clearly and effectively in writing. That's the power of fluency, and that's what we're aiming for here. Watching this video will give you a solid foundation for improvement. We'll cover everything from active listening exercises to overcoming the fear of speaking and even how to build your vocabulary organically. By the end, you'll have a toolbox full of strategies to help you on your English learning journey. And stick around until the very end because I'm going to reveal one super effective strategy that many successful language learners use to accelerate their progress. It's something you can implement immediately, and it's made a huge difference for me and many others. So, are you ready to level up your English skills? Let's dive in. The faint scent of sawdust hung in the air, a comforting aroma that always transported me back to childhood afternoons spent in my grandfather's workshop. This time, however, the sawdust was mine. I was determined to create a photo frame for a picture of my friends Liam and Maya, taken during our hilarious attempt at baking a rainbow cake. Liam, with his perpetually optimistic outlook, had insisted on 7 layers, while Maya, the pragmatic one, had rolled her eyes but played along, muttering something about structural integrity. The memory, captured in a vibrant, frosting-smeared photograph, deserved a special frame. I had gathered my materials on the kitchen table. Smooth, lightwood planks from a craft store, a small saw, sandpaper, wood glue, a ruler, a pencil, and a handful of tiny nails. I even had a little hammer, a miniature version of my grandfather's hefty tool, which felt surprisingly weighty in my hand. "What you making?" Liam's voice boomed from the doorway, making me jump. He strolled in, followed by Maya, who gave me a small, knowing smile. "Attempting a photo frame," I said, gesturing to the array of tools. "For this masterpiece," I added, holding up the photo. Liam peered at the picture. "Ah, yes, the great rainbow cake debacle. Look at Maya's face. Priceless." He chuckled, reaching for one of the wooden planks. "Need a hand?" Maya gently nudged his arm away from the wood. "Don't even think about it, Liam. You'll probably saw the table in half." "Hey, I'm getting better. Remember that birdhouse I built?" Maya raised an eyebrow. "The one that fell apart the moment a bird landed on it?" Liam grinned sheepishly. "Minor setback. But seriously, Alara, do you need help?" I hesitated. I had envisioned this as a solo project, a quiet afternoon of crafting, but their presence was undeniably cheerful, and I had to admit, measuring and cutting accurately wasn't my forte. "Actually," I began, holding up the ruler, "I could use some help with the measurements. I need 4 pieces, 2 longer and 2 shorter, to fit the photo." "All right, let's do this," Liam declared, grabbing the ruler with uncharacteristic enthusiasm. Maya shook her head, but a smile played on her lips as she picked up the pencil. We spent the next hour amidst a flurry of measuring, marking, and sawing, punctuated by Liam's occasional off-key humming and Maya's dry wit. The kitchen filled with the rhythmic rasp of the saw against wood, a sound both familiar and new. "Okay, now the tricky part," I said, holding 2 of the cut pieces together. "Gluing." I carefully applied the wood glue, my hands slightly trembling. This was the point of no return. Steady on, Maya said softly, her voice calming my nerves. We held the pieces together, waiting for the glue to set. After the glue dried, I began carefully hammering the small nails into the corners, joining the pieces to form the frame. I mishit one nail, bending it awkwardly. Frustration welled up inside me. I muttered, examining the bent nail. I messed it up. Easy fix, Liam said, reaching for a pair of pliers. He gently removed the bent nail. Try again. Just breathe and take your time. His words were simple, but they resonated. I took a deep breath, positioned a new nail, and tapped it gently with the hammer. This time, it went in straight. I repeated the process until all 4 corners were securely fastened. Finally, the frame was complete. It wasn't perfect. There were slight imperfections, a testament to my amateur carpentry skills. But holding it in my hands, I felt a surge of pride. It was my creation. We placed the photo into the frame. The vibrant colors of the cake and the joyful expressions on our faces popped against the natural wood. It looked perfect. It's beautiful, Alara, Maya said, a genuine warmth in her voice. Liam nodded in agreement. Way better than that birdhouse. I laughed. The afternoon, which had started with a solitary endeavor, had transformed into a shared experience, a reminder of the joy of creating and the power of friendship. Vocabulary explanation. Debacle. A sudden and ignominious failure, a fiasco. Example. The camping trip turned into a complete debacle when it started pouring rain and we forgot the tent poles. Forte. A thing at which someone excels. Example. Baking is her forte. She can make the most incredible cakes. The frame now sits on my desk, a constant reminder not only of our cake baking adventure, but also of the quiet satisfaction of creating something with my own hands and the unexpected joy of shared moments with friends. All right, as promised, here's your bonus tip for leveling up your English. Try shadowing. Find a short audio or video clip in English you enjoy. Listen to a sentence, then pause and try to repeat it, mimicking the speaker's pronunciation and intonation. It's like having a personal English tutor right in your pocket. Simple, yet incredibly effective for improving both your speaking and listening. I'm so proud of you for sticking with me till the very end of this video. I truly appreciate you investing your precious time and effort in improving your English. It takes dedication, and you've clearly got it. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. It lets me know what kind of content resonates with you and inspires me to create more. Even better, share this video with your friends and family. Let's create a supportive community of English learners and help each other succeed. Remember, learning a language is a journey, not a race. Celebrate every small victory, every new word learned, every conversation you have. I'm so thrilled to be a part of your learning journey. Stay connected by following me for more stories, tips, and encouragement along the way. I'm bursting with ideas and can't wait to share them with you. Take excellent care of yourselves, stay curious, and never stop learning. I'm proud of the progress you're making. See you back here tomorrow for another story. Bye for now.